Hello, beautiful people. Psychic Debbie here. Hoping you're having a great morning, afternoon, or evening. Thank you for joining me tonight. I'm going to be talking about the full moon in Leo, February 1st, 2026. Up here in the northern hemisphere, we call it the snow moon. I don't know what you guys call it in the southern hemisphere, like howdy diddy. I don't know. What do you guys call it? So thank you for joining me. I'm going to talk about the energy that could be going around the world and then doing predictions. And then afterwards, at the very end, I'll have a prayer for the full moon and a ritual that you can do for the full moon to bring things forward to you, okay? There might be some things that I might keep on saying all the time, but I'm channeling this stuff in many different ways, many different times. So, and I didn't have time to put it all together. Okay. So thank you. There's a lot of beautiful people here on the chat. Sky Johnson, Michelle, Paige, Melissa, Kathy, Regine, Anna, Connie from Utah. They did have an earthquake, which I predicted. Christina, Melissa, Kathy, Kat, Raquel, Deb. There's just a lot of people on here. They're all just going up. Kelly, Rose. Just a lot of beautiful people. So hi Dee, hi Joyce. Just a lot of beautiful people. So got a lot of information to give you guys. While you guys are saying hi diddy on the chat, I'm going to go through my little spiel thing. So if you have a birthday, Miss Peanut saying happy birthday or an anniversary or something. So happy birthday. Happy birthday. Okay. And also, what's this one? Oh, yeah. And then Peanut says thank you for joining us. And the people that give donations and all that stuff, thank you. Peanut says thank you for that. If you're wanting to get a reading from me, remember, website is psychicdebbie.com. I think I'm booked out till May or maybe up to June now. Remember though, my prices change this weekend on the 31st, January 31st. I'm rising them up a little bit, just a little bit, not a lot, not like $100 or something like that, but I am raising it. And so it will make a big difference if you are the ones that are buying the packages, the 3 months, the 3 packages or 3 readings for basically the price of 2 and 6 readings for the price of 5 or 4.5. So that's going to be changed a lot too. So thank you for that. If you're wanting the world predictions, the one that you pay for, that's in there too. Go to the website, go to the subscribe or not subscribe, order a reading, go down, and then you'll find it, or book a reading. And then if it's like you're looking for an hour, half an hour reading, it's on there. I also have gift certificates. So that could be a really nice gift for Valentine's Day. Okay. So that's on there too. And buying it now will be cheaper because we will be raising it. All right. So if you are wanting to do that, thank you so much. And all the beautiful people that told, Next Level Soul, I'm doing those readings now. The people that saw the show, what was that, like 3-4 months ago? Now I'm doing those readings for those beautiful people. I helped a lady today open up big time blockages. So I'm really good at the blockages of sending you away, if you do the exercises, and sometimes even just talking about it can open it up. So if you're interested in that, like I said, get a reading. Please, if you could, please share, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all you beautiful people for that. And I showed this on Thursday, but when I walk, I'm starting to walk because after my foot surgery, I got to work on that a lot. And so Thursdays are a prayer thing. So this Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific time, we're going to be talking with Archangel Muriel, Muriel. She's around peace and harmony. And of course, I'll do a prayer around love, health, and wealth. And so connect there and put the people's names on there. And it's helped a lot of people. But anyways, I'm walking and my foot's still kind of stiff, you guys. And my ankle, now it's kind of like my ankle because I've been compromising so many years, like 10 years. Now I'm trying to walk back again, so it kind of hurts. But anyways, I'm walking and I do this like spiritual prayer by the trees. I'm connecting to the earth and doing the trees. I do air, water, fire, and earth, and I'm connecting. I do these little exercises things. And I'm sitting there doing it, and I'm like, God, something's looking at me. I feel like something's looking at me. And I look up, and this is what was shown to me. And it was only, I mean, the squirrel did not move an inch the whole time I was there. He just sat there like this. I said 20 feet, but he's probably 10 feet. He's just up in the tree where I'm standing, and he's just standing there the whole time. And look he's on this little teeny branch, and he's just like sitting there staring at me the whole time. Then I go back the next day. That was Thursday. Then I go back on Friday to do my walk, and he left me some pine cones and stuff for me. So I was like, okay, love you too. So we have a squirrel. The squirrel came. We talking about squirrels so much. There's Peanut. So Peanut says hi. Isn't that cute? Isn't that the cutest thing? So yeah, it was sat like that the whole time, just sitting there staring at me. And I'm like, what are you holding on to? This little bitty branch just to see me, you know? So probably is like, oh, there's that lady doing that energy work. Kelly says, maybe squirrel is your spirit animal. I really feel like my spirit animal is a black jaguar. But what's funny, Kelly, is many, many years ago, this is probably at least 25, 26 years ago, I went to this expo when I was living in Spokane. Yes, I know, move all over the place. Went to this expo, and there was this lady there, and she looked at me and she goes, you know, your totem animal is a squirrel. And I'm like, a squirrel? And she goes, down in your life, squirrel's going to mean a lot to you. And I'm like, okay. And I was thinking about that. Spirit brought that up like a week or two ago. And I'm like, oh, yeah, now I get it. But it only took, 20, 30 years to happen. But so, yeah. Isn't the squirrels cute? Hi, Anna. She said, I made it. So isn't that fantastic? Isn't that fantastic? Okay, so I got a lot of information to give to you guys. Like I said, I'm going to be talking about frequencies and emotions and all that stuff that the Leo moon can bring to you. Then I'll do some predictions, and then I'll do a little bit more predictions, and then I'll do prayers and everything at the end. If you're the other thing is P.O. Box. If you're wanting to send a card or a gift or whatever, and I open those up on Thursdays, 1961 North C Street, 5882, Oxnard, California, 93031. Thank you to everyone that donates and gives me gifts. If I haven't thanked you enough, or if I'm not appreciating you enough, believe me, I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm truly thankful for you beautiful, beautiful people. Okay? All right. So I'm going to, Spirit said, Moonology. And so I was like, oh, yeah. Full moon in Leo. I think our Leo's kind of handsome, isn't he? Look at him. Isn't he gorgeous? The picture behind us. But it's there. And it says, go wild. Okay, so on the book, and again, I got to bring my thing because I can't see. There are times when your best bet in manifesting in life is to throw all the cards up in the air, so to speak, and see how they fall. As tempting as it might be to try to control a situation, you'll be better off now if you just release and go a little wild. You'll get an answer to your question soon, so you might as well enjoy the ride. The unexpected thing is that having fun is one of the most powerful ways of manifesting your desires. You mean being joy? Yes. Distance yourself from arrogant people. Find a balance between having a great time and attending to the people who need you. Worrying about something or someone triggers the law of attraction as much as a positive thought. So focus on the positive. Okay, so this is the time. Your manifesting affirmation is, I live in the present and release all the past pain. Okay, so that's what the Moonology card says. Okay, so full moon in Leo here. I say February 1st. It could be February 2nd, 2026. The theme is the heart awakens under pressure. So, under pressure. Remember that song? This moon of emotional honesty, spiritual courage, and truth comes into the open. Leo rules the heart, identity, confidence, leadership, and self-expression. A full moon brings this to completion, revelation, and release. So there's going to be a lot of releasing. Please release me, let me go. Together, this creates a global, emotional, energetic climax. People feel things more strongly now and you can no longer ignore it. So, how's your relationship? How's your job? How are you feeling about yourself? Are you loving yourself? All these, because the heart, if you have a heart condition, be careful with that. The heart of love, loving your family, loving yourself, loving your friends, loving your acquaintances, people at work. So being in confidence. Are you in the confidence in the truth of who you are? Okay. Leaderships. It's going to be affecting leaderships. If you're a leader, are you a leadership? Okay. And self-expression, expressing yourself. Kathy says there's 341 people in the room. Thank you. Thank you, Kathy. Okay. So emotions that may rise worldwide. Okay. So old feelings, old things are going to be resurfacing. Okay. Old past things, past heartbreaks. An old lover might come back. Okay. Or an old job might come back. And it doesn't mean it's bad or good. I'm just saying, things are going to be from the past could come up, or maybe that you need a lesson with it and you need to relearn that lesson. Okay, so regret, unspoken truths, unhealing family issues, forgotten dreams, not to hurt, but to release. They're coming up to release them. Majority of it is not you going back with your old lover or husband or wife or partner or whatever. It's saying what was the lesson that you needed to learn, and maybe you didn't fully learn that lesson, okay? And maybe it was you're supposed to love yourself, and then you can give the relationship another chance. It could be that. Strong need to be seen and heard right now, especially if you got Leo. I've got Leo moon, so hello, hi to Didi, you know what I mean? So if you got Leo sun, Leo moon, Leo rising, okay? And also, if you got Leo like in your 10th house or your 2nd house or even your 5th house, the universe, God, Buddha, whatever you believe in, might want you to say hi, or start that YouTube or getting seen or write that book or whatever. People may feel no one understands me. I deserve better. I'm tired of shrinking. Yes, you do deserve better. You're safe and worthy to deserve better. This can show emotional outbursts. So people might be outbursting to you, or confessions could be said to you, like, sorry, I kissed Fred the other night and I had a drink and whatever. Or sudden honesty, being honest with yourself. Like, I've been putting the horse blinders up and knew that this person is not the right person I should be with. I'm going to take them down and see the truth of it and see if I can fix it or not fix it, that kind of thing. Or your job or a friend or something like that. Okay. And, being in the public truth is going to be shown everywhere. Okay. Leanne says Leo in Venus. Yes. So that could be big too. Leo moon in the 8th house. Wow, Diane. Yeah. So, yep. Okay. Being vulnerable. Okay. Behind the strength. Leo looks confident, but underneath can be very sensitive. Right? That's why they roar. It's like, roar. Okay. Brave on the outside, but tender in the inside. This is the moon where even strong people may quietly struggle. And I'm not saying struggle, but maybe struggling with the truth, or struggling of like, I need to let that person go, or I need that job to go, or truth of that kind of thing. Is struggling like, oh God, I don't want to do this, but I know I need to do it, because it's about releasing. It's getting you clear. Okay. So how it could affect globally, the frequency is bright, but can be an intense. The truth can be sometimes like, oh, I don't know if I need all that detail. Like that TMI, too much information could be coming up, okay? Emotional, but empowering. That's why it's a good thing. Restless, but very clarifying. You're going to see, and it's going to be your choice to accept it or not accept it, right? Are you going to see the red flags? But also see the green flags. It's like, oh, I've been really mean to this person and did it. And it's like, oh, wow. And then your friend goes, damn, your husband is so great. My husband doesn't even pick up a spatula, you know what I mean? Let alone his underwear. And your husband's making breakfast. My husband does that for me every morning, and that I'm lucky, right? So that kind of thing, like noticing the good things and the things that need to be changed. All right. What was I? Charged with truth. Some may notice trouble sleeping. It's already affected me. I'm not sleeping very well. Vivid dreams. Okay. Heightened intuition, sudden insight, and emotional waves. People going up and down. So just step back. Don't right away attack. Okay. Just step back and go, oh, that darn moon. Okay. And if you were born on a full moon, both of my grandchildren, from my daughter were both born on a full moon. Talking about intensity. Sometimes my daughter will text me and go, is it a full moon? Because, one of the kids are going wackadoodle. So it's like, so be kind of kind and understanding, okay? Just understand. Not let them get away with it, but I'm just saying understanding that there's going to be a lot of motion everywhere, okay? What to watch out for. Ego versus loving somebody. Is someone being in their ego space? Are they in fear, worry, and doubt or judgmental? If they are, they're not in a loving space, and it's going to get stronger or bigger around the full moon. But if they are of heart, that could be really, but don't take advantage of them. And if you're the one that's giving through the heart, make sure you're not overcompromising. Make sure you got the boundaries, and that no one takes advantage of you, okay? So because of that, because of the ego with the heart, people might overreact or get defensive or demand attention or seek validation or argue over pride or argue over their ego. You're like, you're just in fear, people. You're just in fear. Fear is control. If they can't control you, then they're going to be in fear, or they're going to try to make you fearful, right? If they can't be in control. Okay, so just respond calmly or just go, oh, okay, but don't accept it. All right. This is a time where I tell you, beautiful people, all the time, this is the time to acknowledge things and do not accept anything that doesn't resonate with you, because it will probably attack you or be with you for months. Okay. And you don't want that. You don't want that. Okay. So emotional suppression, breaking open. This could look like you're burnt out. It's like, oh, I'm so tired. I can't sleep. Emotional breakdowns. Said people quitting jobs. I'm divorcing you. I'm breaking up with you. You're not my friend anymore. I'm quitting the job. I was doing this diet. I'm quitting that. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, forget it. Especially around relationships. And this doesn't mean it has to be your partner or your husband or your wife. It could be a job, friend, neighbor, okay? Let in the feelings more gently before they force themselves out. So it's like, let them go soft and without having to argue. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, I don't know. Condition. Love tarot. It's too long of a word. Hi. Collective fatigue. You're feeling tired. I've been carrying too much. So this is a good sign. If you're like fatigued and you're like, Debbie, I've been doing everything for everybody. It's like maybe Leo's going, do you think, beautiful person, that maybe you're doing too much and you're compromising too much, hoping that they're going to give it back to you? So maybe you need to look at this situation. So like I said, a lot of truth is going to be shown. People are, I've been saying this to you, beautiful people, for a while, that the truth is going to be shown. You thought the truth was shown before? I'm going to laugh on that one. It's just beginning, honey. It only just begun. It's starting now, okay? It's going to be a lot of truths around everything. Okay. This is not a hard moon. It's a liberating, releasing. It's kind of like a phoenix rising, okay? I'm just forewarning you. I'm helping you out as much as I can. Amy says, I feel that. I'm exhausted. Nina says, today I was attacked by someone, not violent, just a very mean-spirited person. I did not accept her energy. Fantastic, Nina. Just go, I know, but I'm not accepting it. Yes. Yes. Okay, so the blessings of the full moon, heart healing, okay? The releasing the things that don't fit for you or doesn't work for you. Emotional closure, okay? Peace after long struggles. Connections, finally connecting to people. It's like, oh, you got rid of that boyfriend? Okay, mom and dad are coming around again. We knew he was a bad person for you, but we just needed you to find out for yourself, okay? Or girlfriend or whatever. Self-acceptance, self-love. It's like, oh my gosh, I've been doing this, and they have a realization, aha moments of like how much you've been giving out and not receiving, or finally allowing receiving, okay? Okay, so courage. People may finally start that business. again, leaving unhealthy situations, speaking their truth, sharing their gifts, choosing themselves. Okay. So there's going to be, it's going to be a big downloads for a lot of people. So I don't know if you're not in the spirituality, so maybe downloads of aha moments, what to do with the market, or what to do with your home, or should I sell the house, or should I sell the car, or things like that. So there's going to be a lot of, excuse me, they're making my nose itch, new ideas, awakenings, even if you're like in the arts, if you're right, mystical, that kind of stuff is going to be happening. Spiritual insight, teaching, healings. There could be even, we see UFOs, because remember, 2026 is fire and air, and then floods. Okay. So we could be seeing UFOs, comets. We could be seeing asteroids. There could be something around the astronauts and all that stuff. Okay. Renew self-worth. A major blessing is I matter. You matter. My life matters, and my voice matters. So that's what they're trying to bring. That's what this gorgeous hunk of a Leo lion here is wanting to bring to you, knowing that you matter, that your life matters, and that your voice matters. Okay? Without having conflict. It's like putting it out there, being heard. All right? Hi, Rebecca. Okay. So the Akashic Records, this is a message that they want to give, okay? So I'm going to read it to you. It says, beloved ones, you are learning to lead with the heart, not with fear. This moon teaches you strength without compassion is empty. This moon is teaching you strength without compassion is empty. Compassion without courage is incomplete. Balance both and you will rise, okay? So it's teaching you to lead with your heart, not fear. So what do you love to do? What do you love to do? Remember, I'm always telling you guys, be in joy. What gives you joy? This moon is teaching you strength that without compassion. If you don't love, or this is not giving you joy, but you're trying to make $1 million, probably not going to happen. Okay? So it's strength without compassion is empty, but compassion without courage is incomplete. So you have the courage to jump and do that thing. Okay. Kathy says plane crash in, is that Maine? Yesterday, all 6 died. Oh no, I know. Yeah, I saw a plane accident. I'll have to look it up again, because is that the one that exploded? Because someone either sent it to me or I saw it, and I saw a plane crash, because I keep on telling you people, I keep on seeing plane and explosion, plane or a bomb threat, or plane and fire. So I hope I'm wrong. Okay, so the purpose, the spiritual purpose of this moon is to heal leadership wounds, restore self-respect, release victimhood, awaken heart center authority, prepare for higher insight, higher vibration. Okay, it is part of a longer cycle of power shifting from control to consciousness. Okay. Someone said, yes, Debbie. Is that about the plane thing? Lawyers on board. Oh, wow. Okay, so Raquel just gave me 11. And thank you for that. I appreciate you, Raquel. You're always giving to me. So thank you. And she says, Debbie, why does labradorite make me emotionally crazy? Because the frequency, like this one, this is lapis. If I start, I was wearing it today, and I had to take it off during a reading because it was so, because the vibration of the stone is making your vibration even higher. Okay, so just wear it once in a while and then start getting used to it. It's changing your vibration, honey. It's changing your vibration. And the body, the fear, worry, and doubt doesn't like that you're going into a higher vibration. So that's why you can be emotionally crazy. Okay? Crazy for feeling. Susan says, awaiting news on a helicopter crash today in Wellington, New Zealand. Oh, no. Oh, do you know if anybody got hurt or anything? Hopefully not, okay? I'm telling you, Tom keeps on showing me this helicopter, and I was telling you a helicopter crash is still in the air. So New Zealand, the Kiwis, my home country. Okay, so fantastic. Okay, So the frequency is going to be high, charged, heart focused, truth revealing. Watch out for ego battles, like I was saying, burnout, pride over peace, blessings, emotional healing. It's wanting to bring you courage so that you can take that leap of faith, all right? Creative awakening, self-worth, and spiritual leadership. So if you're wanting to work on your spirituality, your insight, getting into a higher vibration, quantum jumping, I could go on and on and on. It's going to be really strong around the full moon. It would be a good time to do table tipping. I don't know if you guys know what that is. Doing telekinesis, which I love doing. I love doing the table tip. I love doing that kind of stuff. And that's what I'm doing when I saw the squirrel is I was trying to bring air. And then, believe it or not, the trees are moving. And I bring water to clear out what I want to release. And I bring the fire in to burn whatever needs to be burned, but new growth. And then earth it comes to me. So it's really powerful. Maybe I'll do a video or a class on that or something. Okay, so now I got so much writing to do, so I might be repeating. So here I go again, and then I'll get into I'm going to go into the predictions. Sorry, you guys. So Leo full moon theme is expression, eruption, visibility, especially where pressure is already built. So that could be pressure of the volcano, pressure of the earthquake, pressure of you getting pissed. You've been holding those emotions down. It could be like that, okay? February is a very unstable month. So that's why I want you to be in joy. I want you to be in the space of security. I want you to feel secure, okay? February is fickle. Many shifts. This first part of the month is getting us ready for the solar eclipse, February 17th. So February 17th is also the Chinese lunar year, okay, with the fire horse. Okay, so we got the fire and the air and the flooding, and then we've got this solar eclipse that's it's on the same day as the Chinese lunar calendar year, which is the fire horse. So you're going to tell me there isn't going to be any fires, there isn't going to be any explosions, there isn't going to be, you know what I mean? It's like getting ready. So I want you to be stable. I want you to be stable. Do what gives you stable. Try to, if you have to watch the news and you got to watch everything that's going on because we got to get together to, fight the causes or whatever, just try not to accept it, okay? Okay? Try not to accept it. Okay, so what was I saying? It will be... let's see, the first part of the so getting us ready for the solar eclipse. South America, South Africa, New Zealand. It will be the ring of fire again. This is a fire year. Okay, so be careful around that part. I'm seeing there could be earthquakes, eruptions, or whatever. This will affect our economy, politics, earthquakes, and again, fire. The best thing to do this month is acknowledge in what's going on. Okay, again, here I'm repeating myself. It could also reveal a historical artifact found or something done with one, like the museum robbery. There could be another one, okay? So someone beautiful, I forgot who sent it to me. If you're on here, let me know. Said, we had that Paris one. Remember, I kept on predicting, I'm like, you guys, I keep on seeing something getting stolen at a museum or something. And then the one that happened in Paris, right? Then after that, I was like, sorry, I'm seeing one again. And someone said, oh yeah, one happened in Germany. Exactly the same thing. It was like $1 million. So unfortunately, I'm seeing artifacts being stolen too, but it might not be in a museum. It might be that it was in the ground or it was in someone's house. Because the way they showed it to me, the way Spirit showed it to me was kind of like the red slippers, from Wizard of Oz in Minnesota, in what's the town? Oh, yep, I just went blank. But Judy Garland was born and raised there, and they got a museum there. I went there with my friend Diane, and we did kind of sneaking ghost hunting there, and her mom came through. Her mom, Vivian, came through. But anyways, someone stole the red slippers, right? But they thought it was the owner that stole it. But he was saying it was someone else because he was going to try to sell it, I think, to an Asian company. So it could be something like that shows up, okay? I predicted in my world predictions that the market this month could go up and then down. It is the first pullback, so there's going to be a pullback. I'm not a financial advisor. I got to say this all the time, and this might not happen, but it could happen. Bitcoin could drop 8 to 12%. Yes, a lot. Ethereum could drop the same or more. Again, XRP could be steady, but I see many wanting or even having a run to it on buying it because people are seeing that it could go up to $3. I'm seeing it only going to $2, maybe, But again, I keep on seeing a secret around it. So I don't know what the secret is, So be careful if you're around XRP and making sure that it is the true one and that's not, someone saying it is, because if a lot of people are wanting to buy it, scammers. Watch out for the scammers, okay? Silver. Again, silver has gone up a lot. Thank you for my beautiful friends Michelle and Hina. They told me about that too. Will be big, could go down and then go back again in April, but it will be looked at closely. Then gold. I'm seeing gold could be flaring up this month, but I'm seeing it in the summer get big because of the market and the crypto going down that I'm seeing, or Bitcoin going down, and it could go up. But it could be there could be some stories around gold this month. I feel again, your choice. You do what you want to do. Even if it went down, it's going to go back up again. All right. Okay. So. Okay, so I could see the market in February going down like 3%, okay, or even up to 6%. But I'm seeing around 3%, especially, unfortunately, for the U.S. and Europe. As I said before, for a while, this year is about truth. From now until September, I keep seeing leaders stepping down. I see 3 throughout the year that are taken down, sick, or attacked. China needs to be extremely careful this month. Extremely careful, either the leadership or the country or whatever. Not only the leader, but storms, floods, waves, earthquakes, or even a destruction of an industry physically, like the buildings on fire or it's going down, okay? I saw this mentally in my eye, okay? So I was seeing a building and I'm hoping that they're okay. And I don't know, I keep on seeing explosions, you guys. I'm sorry, I just keep on seeing that. We are breaking away from old ideas. So February this month is this February is going to be the start of, like with the Leo moon, the start of breaking away the old ideas because the truth is coming through. Some leaders will get recognized, promoted, public support if they're showing the truth. If they're not showing the truth, the scandal ones. Some scandals are going to be leaked, investigation, loss of trust. So this is the beginning. Like I said, it's only just begun. Okay. Yeah, I was saying that the gold is still sky high, but it could go down in February and then go back up again, Gloria. Okay. Leaders that could have issues this February is, of course, the U.S., Russia, UK, and China. Okay. Many protesters worldwide. It will be the younger generation. They are not going to follow the old, outdated laws, seeing that the government leaders are not following them, so they will come together and conquer more than ever. The protesting that's going on right now, and of course they're not showing it on the news, but Minneapolis, there was hundreds of thousands of people there. Prayers to them in Chicago and New York and even in California and all these people. It's going to be worldwide. It's going to be bigger and stronger than you can even think. We haven't even seen the beginning of it. This is just a drop in the bucket, you guys. This is just a drop in the bucket. Okay. Unfortunately, there will be such big protests where it could there could be destruction of properties, attacks, pray for, freedom, protesting. But I keep seeing fires in the buildings where many could get hurt. Hope I am wrong. Because of Leo in the full moon is looking at me, self-expression, ego, but could also balance out the freedom of speech and generosity. Everything could be very loud around this full moon. Doesn't mean it's the truth. There could be a lot of loud. They're going to try to get your attention. So they're going to, maybe they put a building on fire or they do something. They're trying to get you to look that way while something's going on that way. And that's going to be really present around this full moon. Doesn't mean it has to be that day. It could be the week before, the week after. Okay. If you know anyone with ego, especially a Leo, they will be roaring more. So watch out. It's not time to argue or fight or conflict, because it can be worse than you could even imagine. So don't have that argument with somebody if you know they're in ego, they're in fear, worry, and doubt or judgment. It's not going to do any good. They're going to try to roar, and they're scared. They're scared. That's why their roar is louder than being quiet and listening. Okay. Step back to say, okay, you're having one of those days, gotta go. Okay. But there could be a change of jobs for people, letting go or hired, especially people in leadership roles. If you don't feel confident in your business or in any leadership work, you could be replaced. Sorry. You guys, be in your confidence. And if you're like, I'm not confident, then just put your head down and do your work, especially around this full moon. I'm not saying to, put your head in the sand and ignore what's going on. But if you're going to try to do a conflict, and if they're kind of the people that never listened to you before, they're really not going to listen to you now. Okay. If you don't feel confident in your business or leadership. So like I said, try to be in the confidence and the truth of who you are. Do what you love. Do what gives you joy. If you're like, I love reading, Debbie, read during the full moon, a couple days before, a couple days after. I like running, run. I like baking, bake. Do what gives you joy so that you're not hearing all this monkey mind stuff going on around the world. Okay. Where am I? Okay, so you could be replaced. Okay, It could be a time of everything loud: water, snow, fire, eruption, earthquakes, flooding. Germany, Italy, and France, big ships, cruises, incidents. Sorry, you guys. I'm seeing ship things again still. Planes, of course, midair, like I've been telling you guys, beautiful people. Ports closed, something in trades exposed. Headline news in shipping. Big news from a star or someone that's really famous that's pregnant, and it could be a secret pregnant, or maybe it's a pregnant that shouldn't be happening, or maybe it's a pregnant that finally they've been trying for 10, 11 times and then they finally got pregnant. There could be a wedding or even a secret divorce. Okay. Major worldwide media companies, Hollywood companies, layoffs are coming together. So when I did this prediction thing, it's been a while ago, but I'm hearing, is it Paramount that might go with Netflix? And if that happens, there's going to be a lot of changes again. So hopefully they don't change it so much, kind of like them doing TikTok. And so now they're, if you have your own shop in TikTok, I guess they want you to put it through their shops and that they send it. And so that's going to be affecting a lot of people. So TikTok's affecting a lot of people. So that's what I'm saying. There's going to be a lot of changes. If you don't like it, get out of it. And there's going to be someone else that's going to create like a TikTok again and not having to go with those rules. So I'm seeing, that's what I was seeing. My friend Diane sent it to me today, and I haven't really been able to predict on it, but I'm seeing someone else creating something like TikTok, and that TikTok will go down if they don't, because they're sifting it too much. They're sifting it too much. Do you know what I mean? They're not giving you the views. They're not, if it's something that's against their political views or their point of view or their perception or whatever, they're not going to share it with people. And then we're all going to run away. So they have to be careful that they don't bite the hand that feeds you. This is the time of be careful of where you're getting fed from. Don't bite it. This is not the time. This is not the time to roar on that. Okay. All right. Big news. Okay. Again, this could be the beginning of exposure worldwide. Truth, lies exposed, maybe not fully, but only just beginning. Like they believe in the Kentucky plane accident. They knew about the fractures on the left engine, which I predicted. Remember, I was telling you guys that there was going to be that thing. There could be another plane issue around mechanical, around like the same thing, like mechanical screws, wires, or windows, plane accidents in the air, fire, even satellites, astronauts, rockets, anything in the air, you guys, anything in the air. Okay. The U.S. ice storms could bring more delays, especially Canada, Europe, and U.S. trains and planes. India incident, something with speed, I believe with trains. So I was seeing India, I was seeing trains. I'm seeing like a train going really fast, kind of like what I predicted before the train accident. And then they were working on the speed train, but then the crane fell on top of it. You guys, I gotta take this off. I'm yelling, I'm screaming, and I'm talking too fast. Oh my God, that lapis is just killing me. Sorry. Okay, so it could be again on that speed thing, or it's a speed train or something like that. Okay. There could be recalls again in cars like SUVs, Ford plant, either an issue or a layoff in the Ford plant. China, again, battery issues. Mexico and South America needs to be careful with plane, trains, shipping, dealing with shipping, it could be something around people. The kidnapping of people, the, underground of the people. And we're probably going to find that out, okay? Or placing them in the cargo. Again, I keep on seeing people in cargo. And I get it that we don't always hear the news, right? We don't always hear the news. So, yeah, I'm just seeing people in cargo. Sorry. Drugs found, captured. There could be a huge headline on some sport issue. So this is what they were showing me, and I hope I'm wrong. I don't know what they were trying to show me. Something with sports, okay? I was thinking it's around the Super Bowl. Maybe there's something that happens around the Super Bowl. There's a conflict at the Super Bowl. People fighting. They're like, no, or maybe there was a call that was called wrong, or maybe there was an earthquake around there. Okay, I don't know what they were trying to show me, but there could be some kind of conflict around the Super Bowl. So be careful when you go there. Okay. The sports, or it could even be around the Olympics or other sports or whatever. Okay. Listen to your insight to go or not to go. Leave if you're like, I need to leave, or I need to go to the bathroom. Go. Okay. Listen to your thing. I'm not saying that something's going to happen. This is what they were showing me. And it might not be around the Super Bowl. It might be, like I said, it might be around the Olympics, or it might be around some other sports thing. Okay. So let me put this here. I've got so much paperwork. Okay. So full moon in Leo again, pressure, release, heat, pride, structural stress. Okay. So Leo, which is fire, interacts with earth, and then we got the water. Okay. So full moons tend to release stress that has been locked in. Ice, pressure, emotional buildup, especially on the planet. Okay. Leo is not subtle. When energy moves, it tends to roar really loud. It tends to scream. Okay. So earthquakes, where energy feels more tense, like where it feels more structured. Okay. So Leo is like sudden releasing. It could be, that pressure, and then all of a sudden, but it doesn't mean it has to erupt, but there could be something around it. Okay. So of course, the ring of fire, Japan needs to be careful. Philippines needs to be careful. Indonesia needs to be careful. Alaska, Chile, and Peru. North America, California, especially Southern California. Sorry, here I'm here with you. I'm down here with you guys. Pacific Northwest, okay, the Cascades, Mediterranean or the Middle East, Turkey, and Iran, okay. So the Akashic, I was talking to the Akashic Records. They were showing me the beams. They were saying that there could be a tension quakes, but doesn't mean it's collapsing. Okay, so the earth is showing its pressure. It's showing you where there could be a big eruption or earthquake or whatever around this full moon. I hope that's true. I hope there isn't this big, huge eruption, but they're going to show us where it's kind of weak. Okay, where the weakest link is. Okay. All right. And that was around like earthquakes and stuff like that. It's the same for volcanoes, because Leo is fire again, and earth. So we got the heat and we got the fire. Okay, so there could be fires that's going to happen. Like I said, it could be in buildings, it could be in situations, fired rockets, fires. Okay, increased activity, gas release, visibility. Watch out zones. I want Indonesia, Philippines, Japan, Hawaii, Central America. Okay. And Iceland for like volcano or or, you know, the starting of the eruption doesn't mean it has to happen. Okay. Like I said, there could be a lava movement. So like maybe in Hawaii, we get the big spewing things like it's been happening, you know, and maybe it makes a record or something. It's just pressure. There's going to be pressure, you know, like that song, pressure. There's going to be a lot of pressure. Okay. Celtic Seer says Uranus goes direct on February 4th. Earth rumbling will increase. Thank you. Okay. So that's probably what I'm seeing. All right. Andrea says I'm fire and earth. So be careful with your emotions. Be careful that you don't, you know, because then you can't take them back. You can't take it back. Okay. Sicily ground collapsing, taking houses with it. Really, Kathy? I didn't know about that. Thank you for that information. I'll have to look that up. I'm going to write that down so I can look that up. Okay, so Sicily ground. Thank you for that. Because a lot of times when I'm doing predictions or I want to know if they come true or try to help me predict better. Okay. So flooding. So a lot of you beautiful people, especially in America and Canada, are getting a lot of snow. And like I said to you beautiful people, then it's going to warm up and then you're going to have the floods. Okay. So water is very powerful under a fire moon because the fire moon melts the snow, melts the ice. What I was seeing before, and I'm surprised I didn't have it in my booklet here. What I was seeing, I got it on here. California river patterns could be changed, or we could have major floods in California, Pacific Northwest and the East. Okay, melt of snow. Then I'm seeing that there could be ice, like black ice. Then that melts. Then it gets cold again. So be careful of ice, you guys. Be careful of ice. But then I'm seeing the melting of the snow turns into ice. People are slipping and sliding, and again, car piles up and all that kind of stuff. Then there could be the flooding, and then it could be ice again. And then you know what I mean? It's going to be that cycle. It's kind of like an ice cube, you know, it melts, air, you know what I mean? That kind of thing. So be careful with that. Southern Europe, Italy and Greece for sure. UK and Ireland, South and Southeast Asia. It would be like, because the ground is so saturated in Asia that, you know, we get another storm or whatever. Okay. South America, like Brazil, Argentina, that's kind of what they were showing me. Leo, energy and water, sudden surges, river overflow, mudslides. Oh yeah, that's the thing I was going to talk about. There could be a lot of mudslides, especially with the people that have a lot of the snow. People like in Colorado or Washington or Alaska or Canada in the west there could be some, you know, around the Great Lakes. Remember I was telling you beautiful people for what, like a month or 2 months, the Great Lakes, you guys at the Great Lakes, watch out. It's going to be cold, a lot of snow. Oh my God, you guys, hold on. Okay. Snow, storm, snow and extreme weather. Possibility of severe winter storms, which we're having, ice storms, unusual hail. That's what they were showing me. Like I was saying, it could be snow, then ice, then it warms up, then we got hail. You know, we're going to have these really weird patterns. I'm even seeing because of the wind, because we're in air, I could even see a tornado when it's snowstorming. I'm even seeing that. Or even if it's over the lakes that are not completely frozen over, you know what I mean? It's like I'm seeing a earthquake like that. High winds, power outages, likely central, eastern U.S., Canada, northern Europe, and Russia. Because Leo rules electricity and grids. So have everything, especially the beautiful people that you're going to get a lot of the wind, Europe, America. I'm even seeing the winds down in New Zealand and Australia, parts of Africa, the lower part of Africa. You're going to have winds. So make sure you got all your stuff uploaded or saved, you know, like on your computers or or maybe start making some, you know, taking a bottle of water and put it in the freezer. So then when the lights go out, you can put it in the fridge to save your food or whatever, or, you know, having gallons of water or whatever. Okay. Better to be safe than sorry. I'm also seeing major waves. I'm seeing major waves. And I'm seeing, you know, like where there's waves where it's like, where did that come from? There's we didn't see an earthquake. We didn't see this high wind or whatever. I'm seeing huge waves. Okay. So or it's eroding the coastal parts. There could be waves on that. Storm surges, all right? So the Pacific, us here in the Pacific coast, Canada, Japan, UK, North Sea, and southern Chile. I'm seeing Chile. Chile is going to have fire. It's going to have eruptions. It's going to have earthquakes. It's going to have flood. Sorry, Chile. This is going to be a year for you guys. Okay, so just be careful. There could be some winter cyclones, okay? And then Mediterranean for sure. It could occur. Like I said, it could just be coming up from the middle of nowhere. Okay, so Akasha, I asked the Akasha records about this, and they were saying that it's releasing. It's not trying to destruct the earth. It's just trying to adjust the earth, okay? It's trying to fix it. It's like trying to balance it out, all right? It's warnings, but it's not endings, okay? Visibility rather than surprise. So it's like I'm trying to warn you. The earth is going to try to warn you. It's going to try to warn us ahead of time. It's not going to try to surprise, you know, here we go, okay? Murray says a lot of car accidents lately in Ontario. You are correct. Well, thank you for that. Okay. Angel says we are supposed to have high tides with a storm this weekend in, is that Maryland or is that Maine? M-A. I get those two mixed up all the time. So that must be Maryland, right? Yeah. So, yeah, I'm telling you guys, it's coming. It's coming. Yeah. Yeah, that's true, Anne. She goes, at this point, we could just throw our food outside in the snow to keep it cool. That's true. Yep. Okay. So, a sign for a change rather than catastrophe. That's what the Akasha records were trying to say. So the key windows are going to be from like January 29th to like February 3rd. I'm not saying it can't happen before that or after, okay? Like I said, the U.S., we need to be careful of the West Coast with heavy rain, floods, or mudslides, especially California. California and the Pacific, I'm kind of saying the same thing. The message is it's weak. It's showing us the weak points, okay? Under this full moon for the states is going to be, we're going to see fractures. We're going to see earthquakes. But this is not just on climate. It's going to be in leadership. It's going to be in government. We're already seeing that. But we're seeing the fractures. But the gift that the full moon wants to give the U.S. is a breakthrough, awareness, getting prepared, okay? Community support, right? When everybody's stuck in the cars, we help each other out. And I've been saying this for about a year. The universal source, God, Buddha, whatever you believe in, is trying to get us together again. It's trying to get us together again. It's not wanting this split, okay? Canada, again, severe snow, cold snaps, ice storms, snow load stress, okay? Western Canada, there could be a little bit of an earthquake, not extreme, but there could be some fluttering there. The gift is unity, neighbors helping neighbors, and resilience, being in the strength and being strong. Because it could be that you guys are together because of the tariff thing that's going on. I don't know if that's going to go through because of the states, and that you guys are going to go to China. That kind of stuff is going on. But I'm seeing the people coming together around those situations and trying to make the best out of it. Okay, so resilience. You guys are going to resilience. Mexico, southern Mexico, Pacific coast, there could be earthquakes there. Weather, again, waves, storms. Message, people asking for respect and balance. The gift is renewal. And there might be something about a land, like they're buying some indigenous land or whatever, or giving it back to them or something like that. Japan, there could be that earthquake, volcanic activity. I'm not saying that it's full blown. Winter storms, ocean swells. Message, discipline, protecting life. Technology and spiritual harmony. China, southern China, like I said, the leadership needs to be really careful over there. Southern China, flooding, heavy rain, cold extremes. There could be a little bit of an earthquake. Imbalance. They're going to try to create the imbalance. I say, if you're in China, I say step back and try to be quiet for a while, but that's your, whatever. They're trying to restructure. But you want it to restructure for the people, not for the leaders and all that stuff. So that's kind of the things that are going to be going around China. Okay, so be careful over there. The Philippines, earthquake and volcanic could be monitored. It could be, like I said, it doesn't mean it has to happen. But if it happens, the pressure was too much. Okay, rough seas, coastal warnings, and the gift is protection through preparation. Indonesia, strong volcanic, also sensitive. Earth exhales but doesn't destroy, because I'm seeing so I don't know if that's the ocean that I saw that's going against them, or the earth going up and down, or volcanic. Okay, because it's trying to get rid of the old to bring in the new. It's wanting to bring a new earth to them. Australia, flooding in northern regions, heat inland. There's going to be heat extreme in inland. There could be some earthquakes, but probably nothing to write about. And something about water renewal for you guys. I mean, I don't know if that's in the system. I don't live there. I don't get the news. But if you live in Australia, maybe you know what I'm talking about. New Zealand, there could, like I said, New Zealand, be careful of earthquakes, especially the Southern Island, especially flooding. Okay, storm system, sorry, you guys, high seas, okay? Grounding, there's going to be something maybe from the Maori or something, again, indigenous. Remember, I'm telling you about it's bringing up the old and maybe honoring it or respecting it, okay? So there could be some kind of ceremony around them, okay? Because I'm seeing gifts. The UK and Ireland, again, winter storm, flooding, wind damage, a lot of wind up there, a lot of wind. The message is your emotions are going to be really high, and you could be very fatigued over there because of the energy and the vibration that's over there. There's going to be a lot of pressure for the wind and the seas for especially Ireland. But honesty and truth-telling is going to be going around. Europe, especially Italy and Greece, there could be floods. Okay, Northern Europe, snowstorm, cold, power strain. So like I said, the electricity or whatever, there's probably going to be some outages. I would get ready there. Turkey, I'm seeing there could be an earthquake around Turkey or countries around that. I'm seeing Turkey with the water. So I don't know, something with the water. I don't know. Is it earthquake part in the water there and part of Turkey? I don't know. Rebalancing for that. Again, Africa, heavy rains and flooding, storms and wind. And again, talking about the water for them. The gift is agriculture. There's going to be something around the agriculture. Okay, so I'm going to give you the message from the Akashic Records, another message, okay? And then I'm going to give you the ritual and then prayer for the full moon. So this moon of the heart, what has been frozen must feel again. What has been silent must speak. The earth mirrors human emotion. Pressure held too long seeks release. It's almost kind of like a poem, okay? So this moon of the heart, what has been frozen must feel again. That chisel, okay? What has been silent must speak. The earth mirrors human emotion. Pressure held too long seeks release. So that's why I'm saying going to come together, okay? Susan says we had all that going on recently in New Zealand. Oh, thank you, Susan, for telling me that. Thank you for telling me that. I hope you guys are safe. There could be a bigger earthquake, though, Susan. There could be a bigger earthquake, especially around this full moon of Leo, okay? Here's the the Leo full moon ritual. I'm going to get my little candle here. Okay, so you could have a white candle if you're in the northern hemisphere. You could have a golden candle for both hemispheres, whatever you want. The gold, like a gold candle. A bowl of water and something of nature, like a stone, a leaf, or snow, if you want, okay? So what you do is you light the candle, and if it's the white candle, it doesn't matter. If you're like, I don't have a gold candle, then have two candles. And it could even be the little birthday candles. It doesn't matter. Okay? So when you light the white candle, say, I honor the earth and her cycle. She's going through a cycle right now. Maybe she's on that time of the month. Who knows? You know what I mean? So light, I'm trying to just joke around with you guys. Honor the earth and her cycle. I honor the earth and her cycle. Then you light the golden candle, and then you would say, I open my heart with courage and honor and respect. Because what you put out will come back to you, right? Especially around this full moon with the Leo. It's going to be even bigger and brighter, all right? So if you're wanting to, I honor my heart with courage, honor, and respect, or I honor my prosperity, I honor my wealth, I honor my health and my love and spirituality. You could do that even also, okay? Hold the bowl of water and whisper what you are ready to release. I release poverty. I release illness. I release broken hearts. I release anger. I release confusion. Like that. So, and then touch the natural object and say, may pressure release gently. So like if you got a crystal, got this beautiful crystal here, and so you could have it in the bowl of water or next to it. You would touch the natural object, or the snow or the leaf or whatever. It doesn't have to be a crystal. You say, while you're touching this natural thing, my pressure release gently, whatever you're wanting to release. May all beings be protected. May truth come with compassion. And then sit silently and say, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then you might get a message. It might say, get up and rest. It might say, get up and read. It might say, go for a walk, or, ask for this, or ask your mother for the money, or, you know what I mean? It will give you great insight. Okay. So the prayer for the full moon is, guardian of earth and sky, soften what is rich, cool what burns, steady what shakes. May this full moon bring protection, awareness, and the courage to act from the heart. May all the lands and the people be held in balance, love, joy, health, wealth, and spirituality. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? I love that. So that is it. I hope I read really fast and kind of loud, because that lapis, I'm telling you guys, it's like zing. I don't know what lapis does to you guys, beautiful people, but I love that. Yes, I got the message. The earth needs help exhaling. Yeah, let's all get together. Let's help the earth release the old and bring in the new. Bring in the new love. Bring in the new health. Bring in the new wealth. Bring in the new spirituality. That's what we're going into, you guys. We're going into another dimensional space. We're not going from courage and fighting and da-da-da. We're going to consciousness. We're feeling other people's emotions out. A lot of people's angers, a lot of people's frustrations, a lot of people's, that have been bogged down are going to be rising up. Okay, we're going to be rising up. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Jeanette. Great show. Thanks, Debbie. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And thank you, Raquel, for the 1111. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Oh, I didn't, I need to have the peanut say thank you. Thank you. So thank you, all beautiful people. And Thursday is Archangel Muriel, if you want to do the prayers and all that stuff. Okay. Thank you, Debbie. Your messages gave me such comfort in the hectic world. Thank you. Thank you. This full moon is my astrology half birthday, as I am Sun in Leo, Moon in Aquarius, and the sky is in the opposite. Wow. Stand tall, Andrea. Stand tall. Andrea said, thank you, Debbie. This was so strong. And thank you, Andrea. She's always sending me emails of where my predictions are going to become true. So thank you for that. Thanks, Debbie. Love you so much. Oh, thank you. Love you too. Hope your foot surgery went well. Sorry I've been away. Yep, it went well. It's doing good. Thank you for everybody's prayers. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the prayers, you guys. Okay, so I'm going to give you blessings and smiles, and I hope to see you on Thursday. If I don't see you on Thursday, I'll see you next Tuesday. Have a blessed weekend. Bye, you guys. And remember, be in joy. Be in joy.